Marvel Rivals have just released a brand new customizable skin update. And to be quite frank, it's kind of new in development. It wasn't really what I was expecting, but let's check it out anyway. So let's head over to the store page, costumes, and let's check it out. So it's quite easy to see what skins are actually affected, as they've got this little icon here, which symbolizes pretty much that they can be customized. Not quite to the extent I was hoping for, but we'll go through this in a bit. So we've got 4 new heroes that actually have the skin, which was also outlined in the original patch notes. So we've got Magic down here, got good old Luna, got Winter Soldier, aka my boy Bucky. Going down, you can see we also have Psylocke. Now let's check out Psylocke. So skipping her little animation, as you can see, the Vengeance bundle. So how it essentially works is you now have this little wheel down here. Now the way I was kind of imagining it will work is once you actually click it, you can change the wheel, you can move it around, you can kind of choose what variant of recolor you want. But that's not quite it. You're kind of locked in, and it essentially just is a recolor of the skin. So I'm assuming as time goes by, we'll get more and more little boxes, maybe green, red, whatever they want to do will keep coming. Yes, so that's essentially it. I was kind of hoping we'd have a bit more control, especially that you are paying $6. Now, the way currency works and how the whole process works is once you actually do buy the skin bundle, you get access to the recolor. Nice little box down here saying you've got to use these unstable molecules. Now, unstable molecules is a 1-for-1 from Lattice. If we click here, you can see it's barely 1-for-1. Choose how many you want. Bam, bam, you're good to go. Yeah, and that's kind of why I think it's a little bit disappointing, and they probably should have held on to it for a bit longer, or even given us customizable option that once you do unlock it for that skin, it is a pretty big investment, $6, but at the end of the day, we get so many skins for free that I don't really think we can complain. And the golden rule applies. It's a free game, skins don't give you an advantage. So anyway, back into it. Yeah, that's essentially what we have. So once you actually do get it, I'm assuming most skins will actually get this because it should be quite easy for them. But I do know they've got quite a high level of quality control on their skins. So I don't think they'll want us to go messing about, and I do think it will come and be released shortly in time. So taking that all on board, one of the main reasons I think they didn't go with the wheel option is just there is a bit of an issue. We can see there are a couple of characters that do look similar, and yes, I am pointing to Cloak and Dagger, Invisible Woman. In some matches with some skins, it's quite hard to actually tell them apart. If we actually could jump between them and do what we wanted to do, I can see why it would be issues. So I think it's quite a big update, and I think it's quite cool, especially that we've only had season 2 for less than a week now. The amount of actual content is crazy, and that's always been the winner for Marvel Rivals, and I think this game is going to keep going on for quite a long time. A couple of other things that got updated in this patch was we actually got 2 new skins. We've got the Spider-Man, aka her daughter Penny Parker, Yakuza.
What?
Skin.
Bro, what are you talking about,
wrong,
man?
and I apologize for that. The skin we do have is the Yatsuhagi skin, which is quite cool. It's on screen at the moment. And then we also have the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness skin, which I'm probably going to buy even though I don't play Doctor Strange. It's just such an epic skin and so well done. Yeah, a couple of other updates. We had this issue, a couple of issues regarding camera perspective has been updated. A couple of terrain issues has been fixed, just where you can kind of clip through the map or get stuck. And then we also had about 5 updates to Euros altogether. Nothing really massive. There was no nerfs or buffs. It's mostly just fixing little bugs. So for example, Wolverine, Hulk, and the Thing had little issues with SBS where they can actually cause problems and things could not register. So that's all addressed now. So yeah, so if you like this, subscribe and follow. I'll always do updates.